Hey, it's Guama, and this is Ray's Right, Episode 12, the Star Wars slash Harry Potter Who Would Win Origin Stories. So, in the latest Who Would Win episode, Ray was repping Harry Potter, and James was repping Star Wars, and oh my goodness, you gotta give it a listen. It was so good. I mean, Ray tried his best, but it appears that James won the day. And Ray said that this decision would power the rage machine amongst the fans or something. Rage machine. I don't think I've heard that before. I've heard Rage Against the Machine, but anyways, I decided to write yet another crossover Who Would Win fanfiction. This time, the Who Would Win origin stories are told through the Star Wars and Harry Potter universes. I hope you enjoy more of these weird fanfics. I wrote a bachelor one I'll probably share, maybe even narrate someday. It's pretty hilarious. I kind of wrote it like as a screenplay, kind of. Not like a play, maybe just like a play. It must be one weird play or screenplay, but anyways. I will narrate you these fanfics that I wrote. They're like the origin stories. How did Ray and James meet? But the first one is like the Star Wars universe, and the second one is like the Harry Potter universe. Hope you enjoy. But yeah, they are pretty weird. The Star Wars one. On the distant planet of Tatooine, James stretched his tired limbs after a long day working on his blue milk farm. He looked out at the vast expanse of desert with the two moons glowing in the sunset. Ah, he sighed contentedly. I'm very satisfied with my life as a blue milk farmer, and I in no way want an epic space adventure. Just then, a random Millennium Falcon landed a few dunes away from him. Okay, James said casually. Just feel free to park wherever you want then. The Falcon's doors opened to reveal a very confident pilot standing arms akimbo. Man, this is one dusty planet, announced the Falcon pilot. He was very loud. Ah, yeah, that's probably because it's a desert, James quipped snidely. Ray suddenly noticed James standing a few dunes away. Ray was shocked that there was actually someone living there, let alone a someone that would address him so snidely. I know it's a desert, shouted the pilot. He was wearing a shirt that says, Ray is right. Is that your name? James asked. Ray is right? He started laughing. What kind of a name is that? No, it's just Ray, Ray said, irritated by this desert dweller. Anyways, aren't you bored in this desert? Don't you want to go on a space adventure with me? I'd like to have an unpaid intern. Padawan. Yeah. James laughed. No, I don't think I'm a Jedi. I'm just a blue milk farmer, and I'm very happy with that. Good evening, sir. Wait, are you sure about that? James started using his intoxicating mind fog. Yes, now please get back in your spaceship and go away. Ha! I knew it! You're using a Jedi mind trick on me! But it won't work on me because I'm like a Jedi master, said Ray. It's not a Jedi mind trick, it's intoxicating mind fog. What's the difference? Same thing, asked Ray. It's not. It's two. It's not. It's two. And so they went on arguing, and eventually they started arguing about fictional characters. And so that's how Ray and James met and started their Who Would Win show. The end. The Harry Potter version. On the morning of little Ray's 11th birthday, he bolted out of bed and ran downstairs. He was so excited to see if he had finally gotten that one present he'd really been looking forward to getting. Ray sprinted to the living room couch, where his parents also looked very excited. Did you get it? Where is it? Demanded little Ray. Where's my USS flag? Oh, we didn't get it, said Ray's dad, but there's something even better than that. Ray's mom couldn't keep the surprise any longer. It turns out that you're a wizard, and you're going to Hogwarts, she blurted out, overjoyed. Isn't that great? Your Hogwarts acceptance letter came in. Ray sighed. Yeah, I guess that's cool, he muttered, trying to mask his disappointment over not getting his USS flag. Again! A few weeks later, Ray was at platform 9 3/4. Or at least he tried to get there. He ordered his school stuff online from the Diagon Alley website. What kind of joke is this? There's no platform 9 3/4, Ray said, annoyed. A boy overheard Ray's complaint. Of course there is, said the boy, pointing to a brick column. It's right there. Ray spun around and looked at the boy. He was wearing a hashtag IMF shirt. Ray looked at the brick column, then back at the boy. Are you crazy? Demanded Ray. That's a brick pillar, not a train platform. My name is James, not crazy, the boy replied politely. He then shrugged and walked through the brick column. Ray's jaw dropped, and he was rendered speechless. Could you believe it? He could hardly believe that James just disappeared into a brick pillar like that. He ran through the same pillar to get some answers from the boy. Hey, wait a minute, Ray shouted at the boy. How'd you know that all you had to do was walk through the brick pillar? James laughed. I just happen to be a smart kid is all, and my parents told me. Ray was infuriated. I'm plenty smart too, you know. James laughed again. Whatever you say, loud boy. It's Ray, Ray shouted loudly. Later on the Hogwarts Express, Ray tried to avoid that know-it-all boy James. I hope I don't see him much at school, he thought to himself. Later, at the sorting ceremony, James was placed in the Gryffindor. Ray hoped that he could get placed into any other Hogwarts house than the one James was in. So when they placed the hat on his head, Ray thought, "Not Gryffindor!" over and over. But the Sorting Hat thought it'd be funny if Ray and James were placed in the same house. So he put Ray in Gryffindor with James. "No!" shouted Ray. And so it was that Ray and James met each other. Ray kept trying to prove he was smart to James by having lively debates with him about which magical creatures were stronger. And so they then later made the Who Would Win Show podcast. The end. Hope you enjoyed. Thanks for listening. All right, have a good one. Bye.